Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am here this week with another What Sold video. I will be showing you some of my top sales on 3 different platforms from last week's sales. Alright everybody, I'm going to start with eBay. I'm going to show you 5 sales from both eBay and Poshmark, and then I'll show you the one Mercari sale that I had. This week I did want to say I did sell quite a bit of items on both platforms. However, most of those were my old inventory that I'm selling at a very cheap cost. So I'm happy to see those go, but that's why I'm not showing you all of the items, because I don't think it would be worth my time or your time to see items that I would no longer pick up. So I'm just going to show you the ones that I would still pick up. So on eBay, I sold a total of 26 items for a gross sales total of $792.55. This made my average sale price $30.48, and then my total cost of goods for everything on eBay was $107.50. Sold these pair of Nike men's Air Max Sequin 3 shoes. These were just in really excellent condition. So I did pick them up and probably would have no matter what the style was. You can look up the style on Google pretty easily using these numbers inside. So I like selling Nike shoes as long as I can figure out the style and know if it has a decent sell-through rate. These ones did, and like I said, they were in really excellent condition. So I picked them up at a thrift store. I actually paid up for these. I paid $8.99 for them, so $9. I had them listed for $50 and I accepted a best offer of $45. Next sale I wanted to show you is this Magnolite professional 3-quart pot that came with the lid. I've been trying to pick up hard goods, and I really like looking at cookware, mainly because I like finding items for myself. I really love cooking, so I just look for anything that feels like quality and is heavy and well made, and then I go ahead and look that up. Good thing about cookware is at the bottom it usually has the brand information, the size, and then sometimes the style name. This one was the Magnolite, that was the brand professional 3-quart pot with the lid. And then I just used some different keywords with what I had left of the title. I picked this up at a thrift store for $3. I think I got it on a half off sale, so it was originally $6. I paid $3. I had this one listed for $45 and I got a best offer of $40, so I accepted. I sold this Hugo Boss Men's Dark Espresso cowskin leather belt. I love picking up belts now. It's typically a section that most resellers don't go to. So with that in mind, there's usually good stuff hanging there. Most of the time, your thrift stores are not going to price them up. They're not going to bother researching belts. So what's hanging there is usually at a fixed cost, which is usually super cheap. I got this one for $1. I looked it up because it felt like quality. It was made out of cowskin leather. Usually if it specifies a different type of leather, I go ahead and look it up because it's usually more unique or rare. Now this one's style name was called Yugos, I think is how you pronounce it. So I paid $1, had this listed for $29.99. It did not sit long at all, and it did sell at full price. These are a pair of Fabletics leggings. I like picking up Fabletics if I can get it super cheap, or if it's a more unique style. They do have a following, so they can sell pretty quickly if you price your item correctly and if you've got a good piece. So this one is like it was like a grayish dark purple. It's hard to tell in the photos, but they were the high waist seamless cashel ruched legging. They did bring good attention to my store, so I liked that. I paid $5 for these at a thrift store. I had them listed for $24.99 and they did sell at full price. And lastly on eBay are these Zara Women's Rhinestone Pumps. Now these were new with tags, but I probably would have picked them up even if they weren't, because they had some unique multicolored detail. Whenever I come across Zara heels that have something interesting, typically it's not something that they can find online anymore, and you can usually demand a higher price point for them, and they bring a lot of attention. So because of its rhinestone multicolor, I went ahead and picked them up. They were also new with tags, so that was definitely a bonus. I paid $6.50 for these at a thrift store. I had them listed for $39.99, and I accepted an offer of $30 to go ahead and move them. My Poshmark sales have been blowing up ever since I started bulk cross-posting using List Perfectly from eBay to Poshmark. I've almost got all my items moved on over there that are on eBay, and then from there I'm just going to maintain, and every morning anything that was listed on eBay the day before I will cross post back on over to Poshmark. So I sold 29 items this past week on Poshmark for a gross sales total of $635. This made my average sale price $21.90, and then my total cost of goods for everything on Poshmark was $124. Most of these items that I sold were older items, so the return on investment was not as high, but I did move a lot of my inventory out. One awesome sale I had on Poshmark was this Woolrich men's blanket lined coat. So if you come across a Woolrich piece that has a wool lined multicolor lining like this, definitely do a comp on it, because some of them are worth more money than even this one. But this was a really awesome find. I knew that it was a bolo. I actually paid up for this. I paid $20 for it, but I knew that it would flip very quickly, and it did. So I think I had this listed at $75, and someone sent me an offer for $60. I went ahead and accepted because I don't want to sit on a bulky item when we're moving into spring. These are a pair of Steve Madden booties, and you can see I had a ton of likes on these boots. On every platform I actually had a lot of love from buyers, but it took a couple weeks for these to sell. These had a major flaw on them. I mean, not as far as like function, but it had an aesthetic flaw. So here you can see on the side of the boot they had a scratch that was not coming out of there, but they were such a great style. I went ahead and picked them up. They were white Western leather booties. You can see they had some pretty awesome buckle detail. So other than that scratch, they were in really good shape. And on the inside of Steve Madden shoes, wherever the size is, they almost always have these style names, so they're really easy to look up. So these ones were called Bark, and someone accepted an offer that I sent out for $35, and I originally paid $5 for these at a thrift store. I sold a bundle of 2 pairs of Levi's jeans. I believe they were the same style as well. So the bundle sold for a total of $45, and I paid $7 each for them. So essentially I paid $14 total to sell them for $45. Here is one of the pair of jeans, and here is the second pair. I always make sure to put keywords in when I can. These were the tapered fit, high waist, and whenever I find this style, I always put mom jeans, because when people search mom jeans, this is the cut that they're looking for. Here is another great sale, but one that I have been sitting on for a very, very long time. This was also a bulky item that I wanted to just get moved, so I accepted a lower offer than what I probably should have. But like I said, I don't want to sit on items as we're moving into spring, because I have a lot of jackets and coats right now. So I picked this up at a thrift store a very long time ago for $7. This is a NASCAR men's racing jacket. You can see there's a lot of branding going on here for companies that sponsored. I think I had this listed for like $75, and I accepted an offer for $50. I feel that that was pretty fair, and again, I just wanted to get it going. This is by LL Bean. It is called the Stowaway Jacket. This is a really popular style by LL Bean. If you come across it, I'd say it's definitely worth picking up depending on what your cost is. I only paid $4 for this. I had it listed for $49 on Posh. Someone sent me an offer for $43 and I accepted. Again, trying to move jackets and coats out of here. Okay, I haven't shipped them out yet. I sold these pair of Lucky Brand 363 vintage straight jeans. I knew the style name because usually men's jeans have it on the inside of the jean, which these ones did. Love selling men's jeans. Lucky Brand is hit or miss. It really depends on the style. I found that Lucky Brand does pretty well on Mercari, so I cross-posted from eBay over to there. Had these listed for $29. Someone sent me an offer for $25, which I accepted. I only paid $3.99 for these. Total for last week between all three of those platforms, I sold a total of 56 items for a gross sales total of $1,452.55. This made my average sale price $25.94, which is significantly lower than what I'd like to be. I really like to be in the $30 to $40 range on average sale price, but like I said, a lot of my old inventory is moving out and I'm very happy about that. And you know, all in all, I still had a great week even with that lower average sale price. My total cost of goods for everything that I sold last week was $235.50. Alright guys, so that is the end of the What's Sold video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Give me a thumbs up if you did so I know to make more content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.